$10,000. I'm going to make $10,000 this year. And I know $10,000 isn't a lot compared to all the other e-com influencers, but it's a big milestone for anyone making their first $10,000. Realistically, I probably made half a grand, maybe a little more than that. But last year in 2024, at the start of the year, when I was making my goals for the year, I made my expectations way too big. I have it written down, but I think I had a plan to make $25,000 just for my first year alone doing e-commerce, which is super unrealistic. Like, obviously anything's possible, but that just puts so much pressure on me, and you just don't do good under that much pressure. So this year I'm being a little more realistic so that I'm not overwhelmed like I was last year. I know that I can definitely make $10,000. I just don't want to set my goal at like 100K and like make like 50 bucks. So $10,000. To make my $10,000, I'm splitting it up into two different sections, or two different incomes, I should say. My first source of income, and my biggest source of income, is going to be dropshipping. In dropshipping, I plan to make about 75% of my $10,000, so $7,500. Now, this is the Garfield plush toy. This is the product I'm running right now, and it's doing all right. My friend Anthony, who's been in past videos, gave this to me because he ran it about a year ago. And I think the Instagram account's sitting at like 60,000 followers right now. So it's pretty easy for me to go viral. So thank you, Anthony. And honestly, filming with this guy is like pretty easy. Pretty fun too, honestly. Literally just sit him down and then make him look sad like he is. Add some sad music, put a depressing text, boom, done. So yeah, I'm still a creator for Anthony, and we share the profits 50-50. But I feel like I don't get the same drive and passion that I would compared to if I ran it all by myself, because then I'll have my own store. You can see when like people buy it and you get your first sale and stuff. Like you get that notification that pops up, that little ching sound. And everybody in the space says that they were the most excited to like actually put the work in right after they got their first sale. So what I'm planning on doing is, well, running this while it's still going viral. And then on the side, I'm going to do some product research and try to find another product for me to run on my own. I just don't know how to run a store, build a store, do the sales side of things, get a manufacturer and connect it all. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. And when I do get the capital, then I'm going to join a mentorship so that I can improve and multiply my income. And then it's just cake from there. Just another thing I wanted to add about running the Gloomy Garfield product. Doing research for that product fucking sucks, because you have to listen and see all this depressing stuff, and then it subconsciously gets into my own brain and I'm thinking sad thoughts. Like for my people that listen to sad music or watch those sad TikToks, like, what are you doing? Your life's not going to get any better by listening to that stuff. So I don't know if it's like morally wrong to be pushing out these videos for a product that's like, depressing. Yeah, so it's pretty demoralizing. Just wanted to say that about it. My second source of income is going to be my personal brand. And I plan to make about 25% of the $10,000 from my personal brand, which is $2,500. Just walked all the way to the wrong hill because I'm a dumbass. My second source of income this year is going to be my personal brand, which you just saw on the whiteboard. I've been thinking about this a lot. Every job or every opportunity to make money literally all comes down to helping someone. So if you can help someone and then learn how to monetize it, you're killing two birds with one stone. You're solving problems and making money for yourself. This is why all creators should be showing or should be giving as much value as they can, because you're helping out other people. And then eventually you can make a community out of it, or mentorship. You can make money from that. Easy. There's so many ways to make money these days. It's insane. I'm saying these days like I'm fucking 50, but so I'm just trying to be more authentic and original in my videos. Like 2 years ago or year and a half, when I was making my first videos, I was literally copying other people's videos and just adding tweaks to make it my own. Sounds like dropshipping shit. That's what you do in dropshipping, but you shouldn't do that. Well, that's not what I'm gonna do. So my last few videos, I've just been keeping as real as possible, showing the struggles, successes. Haven't had much success yet, but showing what I can. Just sitting, chilling, Oh my God, lovely. Yo, I got a piece of that. From now on this channel, I'm going to try and post once every 2 weeks, which is like it's not that much, but I've been so inconsistent last year, so I gotta step it up. Eventually, I'll start to post once a week, but I'm just gonna post once every 2 weeks this year. So you're looking at 26 videos at least this year, unless I decide to make more. Bro, it's so hard to film in public. I gotta get better at this. So yeah, I know I can be posting more, but this year I want to take more of my time to just be learning, but I mean primarily learning through books and networking with people. And with my personal brand, I'm just gonna be sticking with YouTube. I did post on Instagram and TikTok last year, and people found it, and that was kind of embarrassing. But what's there to be embarrassed about? Right, I'm just gonna be posting on YouTube until I start getting into the thousands. I'm not going to be making short form content. Eventually I'll branch out, but I just like long form better than short form. And then from my personal brand, once I get like a good number of baseline followers that are actually following me for my niche, not because they know me in real life, then I'll actually start putting my time into a coaching program and selling it through my personal brand. But still, I'm not even a reliable source right now for what I want to be teaching. But if I can make good money off of drop shipping or my personal brand, then I'll probably be making a coaching program. Now, I do believe in not sharing your goals, so this video is kind of like hypocrisy for me. I just wanted to show you how I'm planning for 2025, and that you too should be planning and making goals for this new year. But I'm just sharing this one goal of how much money I want to make this year. I'm not sharing any of my other goals. The last 2 weeks of 2024, I got completely sucked into the holiday spirit. I don't know why I'm coding that. I didn't do a lot of the work that I should have been doing. I completely slacked off. So at the start of this year, January 1st, I decided to do this challenge that I've been seeing called 75 Hard. But I made it more extreme because 75 hard was just too easy for me. So 75 hard is 75 days of no junk food, no alcohol, 1 gallon of water a day, 2 45-minute workouts, and reading 10 pages a day. But then I added on top of that, I can only drink water. There's no social media whatsoever except for work purposes. I deleted Snapchat. I only go on Instagram and TikTok to post my dropshipping videos. But I kept YouTube because I don't use it for the hedonistic ways that you might expect me to. I actually just watch it for education, and I post on YouTube. So then I also have to journal every day, which is so valuable. There's so much value in doing it. Every time I don't journal, I literally feel at my worst. Then I do it and my mind is so clear. Then there's no late nights, so I go to sleep pretty early every day with some exceptions, but I try to get 8 hours of sleep. 5, there's no video games, no shows, no movies. So all my entertainment out the window. And then the last thing I added is no fap, which I hope you know because I don't feel like explaining that. If you know, you know. And to be honest, I've been a little lenient on some things. I'm pretty good on all of those restrictions and limitations and whatever. I'd say the hardest is probably, starting off the first few days, the hardest was definitely social media. I did not know how much I used Snapchat, and I just expected people to text me instead of Snapchat. Yeah, I lost all my streaks, but I realized that doesn't really amount to anything in life. If you really think about it, streaks are just bullshit. So you don't need them, and I got rid of them. But my mind is so much clearer now, and I have so much more time. I think I tripled the amount of time I had from last year because I can think so clearly. When you watch TikToks and Reels on Instagram, that just takes up so much of your brain power and your energy. Now I can use all that energy and brain power towards what I need to be doing, and it's just life-changing. But even when I do feel like I'm burning out a little bit, I take a nap. Because I have nothing to spike my dopamine or procrastinate at all, I literally take a nap. It's pretty awesome, but honestly kind of scary. And it is pretty lonely too, but that's probably a good thing because the time I spent that I didn't feel lonely, it was really fake because it's just from social media. it's a good loneliness. And I value my family and friends, spending time with them so much more. Honestly, not that bad. I saw this guy post this thing on Instagram. He said, I just wanted abs and now I'm scared of papered receipts. And that's just like, that's so funny to me. Like, the people who understand that will know, like, that's so true. I literally started out watching those get a six pack in 10-minute videos, like, which is pretty good clickbait, by the way. I started out watching that when I was like 10, and now I've came so far that I'm scared of receipts because it has estrogen like substances on it that make you more feminine. It's insane. And with all this extra time, I'm just thinking about my life, relationships, diets, exercise, even deodorant. Like, did you know that putting on certain deodorants can make you produce estrogen? Like, what? I guess I really am improving my testosterone. And I've been trying to figure out my health. I got this Whoop band for Christmas. Thank you, Santa. Been tracking all my health and trying to improve that. I've been trying to figure out what's the best diet for humans. I think it's carnivore diet. Not entirely sure yet. Stuff like that. And mark my words, this year will be the most important year. No doubt. I'm leaving high school, entering the real world. And if I don't make enough money this year, bad things will happen. Can't go too in depth with that. So we all gotta lock in this year. And I hope you have a focused, happy, and productive day. Hurts to erase all this just for the thumbnail. But damn. This bar's thick though. Ah, hold on. That was close. Oh yeah.